Good day everyone. For this presentation, we're going to discuss about curriculum evaluation. I am Reymart H. Boybanting and my task for today is to define what is curriculum evaluation. Any educational activity or program that went through the process of deliberate planning and followed by defined procedures and methodologies in the process of its formal organization and eventually during its implementation would require equally defined means of determining the worth and value of such a program or activity. An evaluation, therefore, is deemed imperative. This is according to Dizon E. et al. 2015. So according here, any educational activity or program that went through the process of deliberate planning and followed by defined procedures and methodologies in the process of its formal organization and eventually during its implementation would require equally defined means of determining the worth and value of such a program or activity. So what is the perfect example for this? So it is the curriculum. Our curriculum went on a process of planning, designing, until it was approved, and then it was being implemented. So how would we know if the curriculum is effective? How could we know that the expected outcomes or aims or goals are met by the curriculum? So it is through evaluation. So evaluation therefore is deemed imperative in order to determine the worth and value of the curriculum. So it is the way we know if the curriculum is a good one, needs improvement, or must be disregarded. So evaluation helps us to come up with a conclusion on whether we must keep the curriculum or we must disregard the curriculum by eliminating the whole curriculum. So according to Glathorn 2016, curriculum evaluation is basically the process of determining the extent to which the established objectives are actually being realized by the program or organization or the implementing individuals. So according to Glathorn, curriculum evaluation is what we conduct or do to know whether the desired outcomes are met. So it is the process of determining the effectiveness of the program by knowing if the objectives of the program are met or being realized. So unsaon nato pagkahibalo if the curriculum is effective kung wala ka nag-evaluate. So evaluation is very important in order for us to conclude whether to keep the curriculum, to keep the program, or to eliminate the whole program. Or if the program is actually working very well, but there are some parts of the program that must be revised, so that is where revision of the program will be put into place. So evaluation is very important for us para makabalota, for us to gain more information about the program, if it is effective or not, for us to have the right judgment on the later part, which is whether to revise the program, to keep the program, or to eliminate the program. That is according to the outcome of our evaluation. Curriculum evaluation can be viewed into two, which is as a process and or as a tool. So let's start with evaluation as a process. So according to Patton 1987, a process that critically examines a program. It involves collecting and analyzing information about a program's activities, characteristics, and outcomes. So ang curriculum DI as a process is our way in order for us to gain information or insights about the curriculum. So evaluation is a process that we conduct to gain the information about what we are evaluating. So it is a process because it follows a certain procedure. So evaluation follows procedure. Wala na siya gibasta-basta lang og conduct. Evaluation has a procedure itself to ensure that we get the right information. So at the end, we could make the right judgments and decisions. So judgment is if the curriculum is effective or not, and the decision is to keep the curriculum or to eliminate the curriculum. So to continue, its purpose is to make judgments about a program. So what I have said earlier, and also to improve its effectiveness and or to inform programming decisions. So that's the purpose DI of evaluation when viewed as a process. It is to collect information and to construct the right judgment. So I hope that is clear. So evaluation as a tool, it will help the teachers and program implementers to judge the worth and merit of the program, an innovation, or curricular change. So evaluation is a tool that we use in order to judge the value of that activity or program. So is it worth implementing? Does it need modifications? Do the objectives are met? So those are some of the questions that we might ask ourselves when we are evaluating the curriculum. So we use evaluation as a tool to answer those questions because we are judging the effectiveness of that specific program. We are investigating if that program is worth implementing or worth disregarding. Now let's have the definition of curriculum evaluation according to different curricularists. So according to Orstein and Hanskin 1998, so according to them, curriculum evaluation is a process done in order to gather data that enables one to decide whether to accept, change, eliminate the whole curriculum of a textbook. So according to Orstein and Hanskins, ang curriculum evaluation daw is a process that we conduct to gather data in order to decide whether to accept, change, or eliminate the whole curriculum, just like what we have discussed earlier. And according naman to McNeil, 1977, evaluation answers two questions. So McNeil listed two questions here which evaluation will answer. So, do planned learning opportunities, programs, and activities as developed and organized actually produce desired results? And second, how can a curriculum be improved? So, that is according to McNeil. So, evaluation answer these questions. Do planned learning opportunities, programs, and activities as developed and organized actually produce desired results? So, effective ba to iyahang mga programs na sulod sa curriculum? Does it met the desired results or the desired outcomes, and thus the objectives are being realized by the curriculum? So that is what evaluation for McNeil is for. It answers that first question. And how can a curriculum be improved? So through evaluation, we could gather data which help us to determine which part of the curriculum must be improved. So because we conducted the evaluation, we have enough data to know, we have enough information to know, to make the decision where and why we have to improve that part of the curriculum. So according to Guy 1985, evaluation is to identify the weaknesses and strengths as well as problems encountered in the implementation. To improve the curriculum development process, it is to determine of the effectiveness of and the returns on allocated finance. So according to Guy, evaluation daw is to identify the weaknesses and strengths, which is very important. We have to identify ang mga weaknesses sa imuhang curriculum and the strengths of the curriculum in order for us to know which part of the curriculum we must improve, we must revise. And also, we also need to know the problems that we encountered during the implementation in order for us to avoid those problems in the future implementation of the curriculum. If we are going to keep the curriculum and just revise some parts of the curriculum, or when we construct a new one and eliminate the old curriculum. So the information we got during the evaluation on the old curriculum will be used in the next construction of a new curriculum. According to Olivia, 1988, it is a process of delineating, obtaining, and providing useful information for judging alternatives for purposes of modifying or eliminating the curriculum. So, according to Olivia, ang evaluation daw is for us to make the right judgments. So, it is to modify ba or eliminate the whole curriculum. Now, curriculum evaluation can be viewed as an internal process or an external process. So, as an internal process, curriculum evaluation may be an internal activity and process conducted by the various units within the education system for their own respective purposes. And as for the external process, curriculum evaluation may also be external or commissioned review processes. These may be undertaken regularly by special committees or task forces on the curriculum, or they may be research-based studies on the state and effectiveness of various aspects of the curriculum and its implementation. So that is all for the curriculum evaluation definition. So I hope you have learned something about what is curriculum evaluation. Thank you for listening.